Can you tell me what this is?
That's my buddy Jeffrey's client list.
And can you tell me whose name is missing?
We finally got you, Trump!
For what? You know what?
Yep, it's all over, buddy.
But I didn't even do anything!
Exactly.
We have breaking news. Twice impeached, no longer President Donald Trump has been arrested for not being on Epstein's client list.
We have a developing story. Not my president, Donald Trump, has been arrested for not being on the client list. America is now safe from this monster.
President Clinton.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what this is?
That's my buddy Jeffrey's client list.
And can you tell me whose name is missing from this list?
Yeah. Donald Trump.
President Clinton.
Yeah.
Did you ever see Donald Trump at Epstein Island?
Nope. Not once.
You son of a bitch! You gonna fry for this, Trump!
We have breaking news. Twice impeached, no longer President Trump has been found guilty of not being on Epstein's client list. The DA is pushing for the death penalty. And in other news, all the people on the client list are doing pretty good.
Got client list?
Oh, Fang! I love you! Please reply to my text!
Oh, hey, Eric, it's taking a long time.
Oh, that looks like a nice spot for New China! Hey, there's my buddy Joe! Hey, Joe!
Hey, is somebody saying my name?
Joe!
Hey, would you look at that? It's my best buddy, Jingling.
Hello, Joe!
What are you doing up there, buddy?
Nothing! Just spying on America!
Have you found a good spot to build a new China yet?
Not yet! I'm still looking!
Well, do you need any more documents?
No thanks! We have plenty!
Well, would you look at that? What is it, Pops? It's a Chinese spy balloon. From China. What should we do? Well, if I was president, I'd shoot it down and send China a bill for the missile.
Hey, are you sure you don't need no more documents?
Yeah! Fang has been using them for toilet paper!
Me wipe a long time.
Oh, you got Fang with you?
Yep!
Oh, man, you're lucky.
Hello, Joe.
Hey, Fang!
I said thanks for secrets.
Oh, I will. Hey, Jingling,
Yeah!
we got to get together soon, man. Hunter's gonna need some more help.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, call me later, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, bro. What do you think Biden's gonna do about it? Are you kidding? American taxpayers are probably funding this.
Ugh! What is that smell? Oh, Fang! I love you! Please reply to my text!
Oh, hey, Eric, it's taking a long time. Guess I'm gonna have to take care of this one myself.
Trump. Oh, if you're ready, you're the best. Hello?
What's up?
Hey, man, sorry about shooting down your spy balloon. They made me do it.
It's okay. What took you so long?
Well, I just want to make sure you got all your information, that's all. Hey, hang on. I'm getting another call. Hello? What's up?
What's up, buddy?
Not much. Just talking to Jingling. What's up with you?
Well, since the intelligence committee was fired, I will have the info on America.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, buddy. You want some more info?
No, he okay. I just sent off a spy balloon.
Sounds good. Oh, hang on. I'm getting another call. Hello?
What's up? Hey, Joe!
Hey, buddy, what's going on? You need some more documents?
No, but I do need more information about America.
Well, just send over one of your Russian spy balloons.
I already did, Joe.
Oh, good. Oh, hang on. I'm getting another call. Hello?
Where's my money?
No. You don't pay me money. I pay you money. I ain't that kind of lot, lizard. Every time I come home, you home. Why? Because I be living here, Daddy.
Well, you ain't gonna be living here much longer with all them racists out front screaming and spray painting my garage.
Okay, Daddy, I'll move out there.
Fanny, there's two things you need in life. 6 months of cash and a safe.
All right, Daddy, I remember that. Hey, you.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Are you a special prosecutor? Did you hear what I said? I said, are you a special prosecutor? I asked you if you was a special prosecutor. Are you or what?
Yeah, I am.
You won't get paid to be my boyfriend? Hello? Anybody there? Hey, you didn't tell my daddy about what happened, did you? Hell no. I wouldn't do that to my sister. Oh, good.
Hey, Fanny!
Yeah, Daddy?
Hey, come here, I want to talk to you.
All right, I'll be there in a minute.
I'm dropping a deuce.
Hey, that's my boyfriend's name.
Hey, Letitia told me what happened.
She did.
How you gonna hire somebody to be your boyfriend? I thought you was dating a disc jockey of some sort.
I is, Daddy, but I like Nathan Wade, too.
Look, I ain't trying to be racist, all right? But black people just don't be doing this kind of stuff. And Fanny?
Yeah, Daddy?
Your shirt's on backwards.
I said you won't get paid to be my boyfriend.
Can we go on lavish vacations?
Yeah, you want to do it? Hello? Hey! It's a simple question. Will you accept money to be my boyfriend?
Yeah, I'll be your boyfriend, but you gotta pay me in Fulton County funds to pay for our lavish vacation.
Hey! Is Trump in prison yet?
Nah, not yet.
Well, keep trying!
All right, I will.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here tonight at the United Spot YouTube Live. Of course, it's a GoFundMe because I'm begging for money because of my 7-day suspension. So there's always a reason why the United Spot has to beg for money. It's just, wouldn't you know it, you know? Stupid old me gets suspended from YouTube for 7 days. And in return, I'm repaid for my hard work for exposing the truth and the corruption and the criminals and all the lies and everything. And I'm repaid with all my hard work with failure, you know, loss of revenue, loss of subscribers. I'm down to, I think, 20-something thousand subscribers I've lost now since the suspension. Views are down, revenue. I don't even think there is revenue anymore. And the algorithm, I don't even know what that means. But I think if we all put our heads together, I think we could come up with something really good. Maybe, just maybe, I can maybe sell a kidney. Who knows? Does anybody want to buy the United Spot's kidney? We could try something like that. But anyways, the United Spot needs help. The GoFundMe is there if you want to help out. If not, if you could share it. If not, you being here is definitely a donation to the United Spot. The lives, you know, they only make about maybe $5 or $10. But I mean, yeah, it adds up in a week. That's $50. That's $50 I didn't have. But you know, I think thousands of subs. So I hate calling them subscribers or followers. It's so weird. But anyways, I wanted to talk because I did make a brand new video today, and I hope you guys have seen it. If you haven't, then you're all fired. You're all fired from the United Spot. And if you weren't even, I mean, it's hard to fire people that don't really make any money because that's what's considered a job, and you can't really fire somebody unless they're making money. But if you haven't watched the new video, you're fired. You're fired. We will be playing it soon. It is Prince Andrew being arrested, and it's a United Spot classic. It's classic. But for those of you that may or may not have understood what happened today, former, kind of like the artist formerly known as Prince, former Prince Andrew, who is no longer Prince, is now officially known as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, and he was arrested this morning in United Kingdom. Bet you didn't know that, huh? Wow. Epstein client list arrest, but not in America, so it doesn't really count. So this happened on his 66th birthday. You know, if I know former Prince Andrew like I think I do, he was probably in his birthday suit with some quite not so good videos on his laptop. So he was arrested on his 66th birthday at the Royal Sandringham. I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly. I think it's called the Sandringham Estate, and it was in Norfolk. So, and I've never been to Norfolk, so I can't believe I'm able to pronounce Norfolk. But the police from Thames Valley took him into custody on suspicion of misconduct in public office. Wow. You think? I don't know what's funnier. The fact that this is the stupidest charge I've ever seen of in my life. What is misconduct? Misconduct could mean anything. It could mean he farted into a pillow and X-rayed it on the copy machine. Seriously, misconduct? That's it? What about all the victims? Oh, okay. And this is the other thing that blows my mind. Because I have a timeline in the United Spot that goes back years, videos and videos on top of videos. And it's very strange that former Prince Andrew has been in my videos for the last 7 years, 8 years. Why? I don't find him interesting at all. Why would he be? Oh, maybe because anybody with a freaking brain knows that, the actual Epstein's list of, not clients has been out for a very long time. We've all known. And it's hilarious to watch these people are just finding out like, oh my gosh, wow, I had no idea. But we've known. We've known. And then the people that did know forgot because they've been flooded with, distractions. And then they're acting surprised. Oh my gosh, Prince Andrew, how did this happen? So apparently misconduct in public office is a serious charge in the UK. Oh, as you can see, putting a meme up in the United Kingdom is a serious charge, but it can carry a maximum sentence of life imprisonment. Now, you and I both know none of that will ever happen, but it makes a good headline. It makes a good distraction. And you know what? Not too many people bid on it today because you know why? He's already out. Yeah. The mastermind behind all of this is out and about, just loving his life, just doing his thing. We. All the way home. So it's believed that his arrest stemmed from his past role as a UK trade. I think it was called. I think it was envoy or something, or envoy or whatever. And the allegations that he may have shared confidential government documents or information with the late convicted S.O. Jeffrey Epstein. Now, back to my further assessment. This has nothing to do with what he had done to victims. This is just sharing confidential government documents. So we're back on the documents thing again. Remember the whole documents thing with Trump and the documents thing with Biden? Everybody wanted to impeach Trump for having documents. And they were going to impeach him. They were going to arrest him. They were going to indict him. They were going to send him to the sun. But he had the power to do so with those. He could declassify them. Then you go to VP, Vice President, who has no authority to do anything like that. And he had gallons and gallons of documents in his garage, his locked garage, by his Corvette. His Corvette, it was locked. It was made out of wood. It had a lock on it, so nobody's gonna get them documents. It's stored right there next to Hunter's, keepsakes, right there next to Ashley's old shower head. Oh man, them shower days. So anyways, it has nothing to do with, what everybody is trying to get people arrested for, because as of right now, the only person arrested is Ghislaine Maxwell. She's serving a 20-year sentence for trafficking people, kids, whatever, to nobody. You know why? Because nobody else has been arrested. What? How does that? It's like the egg before the chicken, or the chicken before the egg, or the horse before the buggy. How does that make any sense? How do you arrest somebody for trafficking human beings, whether they're kids or adults, but there's nobody else? Who do they? I don't understand. Are we living in like the Matrix, where ghosts and I don't understand. But anyways, so this evening, former Prince Andrew was released under investigation, meaning no charges. Whoopity-doo. I never saw that coming. He didn't even go to jail. People think, oh yeah, he's locked up. Oh my God. No, he didn't even go to jail. He was in a holding cell, which was probably, a couch with a television, magazines, probably, you know, a massage, you know, and maybe a happy ending. I don't know. So no charges have been filed, but the probe continues. And I'm sure if, you know, Pam Bondi has anything to do with this case, I mean, it's just going to be all over it. Oh, yeah. But he's not been exonerated, and police say the investigation is ongoing. Oh, well, you know, it's crazy. I'm not in politics. I'm one of those guys that does research, you know. I'm kind of like a marine biologist, but I don't get paid for it. You know, I'm going out there, I'm testing the waters, and I'm, you know, putting whales back in the ocean, but I'm not getting paid for it. That's kind of what I do. Now, how is it possible that a moron like myself, who has no access to government files, has no access to government anything, and I don't even get paid money, you know, how is it that I know more than government officials? How do you guys know more than government officials? Huh? Can you ask me? Can you tell me? So photos show him leaving the station in a car. Okay. And if anybody hasn't seen the photo of him, whoever caught that photo deserves literally a really nice dinner at Sizzler. I mean, seriously, I mean, one of the best. Like back when Sizzler used to be good, you know, steak, seafood, salad, Sizzler. You know, back when you didn't worry about, you know, like weird stuff on the salad and kids are walking around with like fart bombs and stuff. I'm talking about the good Sizzler back in the day where it's like if your family took you to Sizzler, it was like, wow, what did I do? I mean, did I do something good, Dad? Wow, we're going to Sizzler. All you can eat shrimp. Ha ha. Hell yeah. Now it's like Sizzler. What did I do, Dad? Did I do something to disappoint you? Why would you embarrass me like that? Why don't you just take me to Kmart? Why don't you just take me to Kmart? So if you haven't seen the photo, it's hilarious. You can just tell that he got the full tour of life. Either that or he's, you know, putting on a show. But oh goodness. So this is what they're calling historic online. It is a step in the right direction. Yeah. And then we're gonna take a break from this, and then we're gonna talk about other stuff. You know, we'll probably go back to Minnesota for a minute, or you know, then we're gonna go to New York, or we're gonna go to you know, Wisconsin. You know, and then we're gonna do, you know, the Michigan thing, because we haven't. I mean, honestly, we haven't talked about, you know, Gretchen Whitmer in a minute, and Gavin Newsom is kind of out. He's trying to make his own headlines, but once, you know, he starts gaining traction again, we're gonna go over to California. You know. So the first arrest of a senior royal in modern times, nearly 400 years since something similar with a high-profile family member. Let that sink in. It's been 400 years. 400 years. I don't even know anybody that's like 150. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know anybody that's 200 years old. How the hell would I expect? I don't know anybody that's 400 years old. Not even close. I don't know anybody like that. So we're talking 400 years since something like this has happened. Imagine how long it's going to be before a politician in America gets charged. Or I'm sorry. Before a politician in America gets taken into a very nice little room with a chair and a television and a massage parlor, and then is released with no charges. So the palace and King Charles have stayed mostly quiet, but reports say the family is cooperating with authorities. Of course they are. They are the law. They are the law. I am the law. That's what these bigwigs do before they go to bed. They go in the mirror like Nancy Pelosi. I am the law. I am the law. Obama, I am the law. Michelle's like, you know, the water's too damn cold. Every time she, you know. Anyways, some will get that joke. Some will get that joke. Can't really say it out loud because I'm already in trouble walking on eggshells, and I sure as hell don't want to go through another 7-day suspension. That was hard. I cried. But now I'm doing another GoFundMe. If anybody's wondering, like, how come you're doing another GoFundMe? Because the last GoFundMe, for some reason, there was an error to it, and it wouldn't work. So I had to delete it. So I noticed that a lot of people have canceled their I didn't even know that people were doing that. They had like a monthly, like a donation set up for the GoFundMe. It was kind of cool. I had no idea, but there was a glitch, and it kept refreshing. It wouldn't do it, and it went on for like 2 or 3 days. And I was like, "What's going on?" And something happened. I don't know if somebody hacked into it or what, but it ended up getting deleted. So, and now I'm just getting constant emails and notifications. Hey, this guy's, stopped it. And I was thinking, like, what did I do? What did I do wrong? But apparently it had to do with that GoFundMe. So anyways, and by the way, whoever donated to this GoFundMe and whoever donated to the last GoFundMe, I truly, truly appreciate it. Seriously, you have no idea how much I appreciate your support. Much like the people that are here right now in this live, I appreciate you more than you can understand. The people that go to my, what is it called? The videos that I have. Thank you so much. You guys just have no idea how much I appreciate you. And I was I was sitting there thinking to myself, what could I possibly do? What could I possibly do to earn money, for the United Spot for this? Because a 7-day suspension on YouTube is like a 3-month suspension on YouTube. Basically, what happens is the algorithm is going to leave the channel completely. I'm going to lose thousands of subscribers. Notifications aren't necessarily going to be going out at all. And YouTube is just basically going to be, push me to the side for a while until the strike clears, which is in 90 days. My revenue was going to be horrible. Everything is going to be bad. It's like a complete, and it's like I've been, what is it called? What is it called with John Wick? Oh man, oh gosh. It was such a great line that I had already set up that I was thinking about as I was talking. You ever do that? You think incommunicado. Thank you. I love John Wick. He's awesome. So anyways, back to this. What's next? What's next for the investigation? Because it could take months. It could take months. I mean, it's already taken like 8 years. But police will review evidence, decide if there's enough to charge them, and possibly interview more people if it goes to trial. But I mean, it would be a massive scandal for the monarchy. But yeah, so it's just paperwork. So it has nothing to do with Epstein Island. So yeah, we're back on that. So basically, what the news, what the people, what the everything, who is sitting there trying to explain to me that Ghislaine or Ghislaine or Whizlane or Pizlane or Mislane Maxwell is sitting in a prison cell doing 20 years for a crime that involves nobody. I just don't really know how that works. But yeah, if you don't get notifications, I'm not surprised. So yeah, I mean, you definitely, and that's a horrible thing. People are like, you know what? I kind of like the United Spot, but I'm not going to sit there and go searching for the United Spot. It's not like they're that good. I mean, is the United Spot doing anything for my Thanksgiving dinner? No. Is the United Spot doing anything for my Christmas dinner? Or has the United Spot bought any presents or even offered to buy presents for Easter or a Valentine? Seriously, I'm nothing. I'm just like an account. I'm garbage. Why would anybody search for me? Listen, I understand. I get it. So, but anyways, I would really like for you guys to watch my brand new video. But before I do that, I want to say hello to everybody because, I just want to say hi to everybody. Jeffrey Smith, hello. Joe, thanks. Hello. Ellen Pelkey. Brian 70 Kuda, how are you? 12 and Tammy. Tammy, how are you? Eric Bernard and George Henderson. Great to see you here. I think I said Hank already. No, I did not. Hank the Tank. Raging Patriot is here. Thank you so much for being Eric Bernard. Thank you so much. 12 Natasha. Daniel C. Look at that. Great to see this guy. Love Daniel C. Thank you for being here tonight. John Castaneda up front and center. Love John Castaneda. Great guy. Got the whole crew here tonight. That's awesome. But I swear, if Yukon Man isn't here, I'm going to be very upset. I know he's busy, so but if he's not here, I mean, what? Honestly, I'm going to cry. No PhD and Lucille Griffin. Great to see you here. Teacher Lynn, if you're out there, hello. Yukon Man, if you're out there, hello. Skippy Tarbuckle is here. Joe, thanks. Joe, thanks. Joe, thanks. Joe, thanks. Joe, thanks. Joe, thanks. And that's all it's giving me. Sorry. That's it. That's it. Dun, da. But Lucille Griffin. Just call me Lucy. Absolutely. Lucy. Thank you for allowing me to call you Lucy. I appreciate that. Hang on real quick. Oh, that's what I want to do. I want to play a video that I worked really hard on. But unfortunately, I bet this video doesn't even have 1,000 views. I guarantee it. So we got 30 people watching on YouTube. We've got 21 listening. Okay. I had a feeling something was wrong. I'm back to being shadow banned, or what is it called? Censored or throttled on X. Because usually I have like 2,000 people listening. I have 21. So we're back. So if things couldn't get any worse, yeah. George Henderson is here. You know what? I think I'm just going to disregard X. I don't think I'm going to include X in the lives anymore. It's just really a waste of time. X is just, I keep trying to believe that X is going to be okay, but it's not. It just keeps getting worse. I mean, every once in a while, they're like, really give you hope. Like, wow, this is my big break. Nah, it's not your big break. You suck. So okay. So listen, if this is not, I haven't looked at it yet, but if this brand new video, that I posted over an hour ago, if this video doesn't have 1,000 views right now, I am going to sing a song. I'll sing any song you want, because that's how confident I am that this, and I'm not really a great singer. I'm a great trier. I like to try. I really enjoy trying. Trying is one of my finest accomplishments. So, oh wow, he really tried. He didn't accomplish anything, but boy, he really tried. He really gave it his best shot. So let's see what we got. This is over an hour and 15. Now you have to understand, 3 years ago, if I were to post a video, well, even if it was, not one of my greatest, but still good, I would have, in the first hour, I have anywhere between 5,000 and 10,000 views. Nowadays, I get about 800 views, 700 to 800 views in an hour. So, and apparently, I guess from YouTube's perspective, that's pretty damn good for a channel with 335,000 followers. But I did have 337,000 followers 10 days ago. Now I have 335. So, but hey, it's just math. No big deal. It's just my life. Okay. And I was right. 1 hour, and this video has 372 views. Oh boy. Yep. Well, not only am I going to go broke, I'm also probably going to start crying. They are doing everything they possibly can to just ruin me. So now they're screwing me on X. They're screwing me on YouTube. The only place that I'm even kind of getting views is Facebook, which is extremely strange. And we all know what's going to happen with that. That's only until Trump, once Trump's out and they try and get another Democrat in, Mark Zuckerberg's going to go right back on to the goodness gracious train. 372 views. And that thing's been up for over an hour. Wow. That could possibly be my worst. That's got to be 300. That's wow. Let me see who's commented on that. I'm actually kind of upset. Like, wow, dude. That is insane. Well, it shows. Oh, you know what? It shows. It shows. Wait, hold on. Let me see here. Hold on. Okay. Now I got to start it over here. Hold on. Forgive me. There it is. 375 views. Wow. Holy shit. That is insane. So people who have commented: Edward Anthony, Eric Bernard, Hank Ogle, Bus Driver's Life, Caucasian Debris, LLC, Natasha, United Spot, and Joe Thanks. Damn. That's crazy. Skippy Tarbuckle and Monkey Grab Orange replied to Joe Thanks. I don't even know. I'm kind of This is the worst video that I've ever. Oh my goodness. Wow. I never thought that would. This is the worst. This is in the over 10 years that I've been doing this. This is the worst response I've gotten. Wow. Oh wow. I want to cry. Wow. Jeez. So if anybody wants to know why I'm begging for money, I know you've probably heard all the lines from the United Spot. So what has happened to the United Spot channel in the last 10-ish days? The United Spot, which is me, created a video from the video that President Trump shared that had a very small blip at the end of Michelle Obama and Barack Obama. I created a hilarious video from the monkeys' perspective. They were very upset that they would even be compared to that. And President Trump, he poured out some Old English on the Oval desk to remember Coco, to remember Harambe, and to remember Clyde from Any Which Way But Loose with Clint Eastwood. The video had E.T. in it. The video had King Kong in it. And the video had, the guy from Planet of the Apes. And there was nothing derogatory. It was basically saying, hey, we don't want to be compared to them, you know? Okay, it was a great perspective. I even did a clip of, for those of you that don't remember the Geico commercial where the caveman's going through the little moving floor at the airport, and he passes by a sign that said, so easy, a caveman could do it. I did the same exact thing, but Michelle Obama was coming through the thing, and she didn't even say anything. It was just like she was just upset that she saw that, you know. And it was the true social post, basically. It was just the photo. It was a screenshot. And they took down my video for harassment and cyberbullying. When I appealed it, because they got it wrong, they said a human review conducted. They conducted a human review and found that my video was, in fact, cyberbullying and harassment. I reached out to YouTube, basically, and they said that they would see what they could do. I was hopeful. Nah, they didn't do anything. And then I reached out to YouTube through email several times. They replied. Not only was my video cyberbullying and harassment, it was also dangerous and harmful. I was even given a metaphor of what an influencer could do by instigating things that are harmful and dangerous, and their followers end up doing them. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, so what would they do? Because it was a comedy video, had nothing to do with any kind of racism or hatred or violence, nothing even close to that. It was from the monkey's perspective. Much like if I were to do a video about Brokeback Mountain, I could use a blurb from Family Guy and say, hey, I'm doing it from the horse's perspective. Maybe the horses were sitting there, you know, in the morning like, hey, what the hell's going on? And Just like in Family Guy, where they peek their head, the horse peeks their head in the tent and just like, whoa, 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 what is this? So forgive me, all high and mighty executives over at the YouTube. I'm so sorry, but to punish an account for making a comedy video about something that has made headlines all over the country, all over the world, and merely making it a funny clip to lighten the mood, I'm so sorry. But hey, I tell you what, keep letting the girls who show their butts and their cleavage, let them do their thing. Just let them do it all over the internet, all over YouTube. Because it's in every feed everywhere. And all the weird stuff and all the goofy stuff. Yeah, just go ahead. But you know what? Anything that has to do with anybody that supports Trump, you know what? And you know what? Nobody's doing anything about it. They said they were. Nah, they're not. So, long story short, YouTube is going to cut my revenue even more than they already have. So I'll most likely be making barely anything to survive this month, next month, or the following month until hopefully I get caught back up, the strike goes away, and then they allow me to start getting seen again. My channel is not being recommended to anybody, not that it ever was, but it was kind of being recommended. And my channel was actually starting to grow again. It was starting to grow. So I've lost immediately because they let you know in the analytics. They let you know how much you're going to lose, and I lost everything. And so I'll be lucky if I get enough money to. Anyways, and not even just that, but the algorithm is no longer attached to the YouTube channel, and there is 300. Holy cow, that's just weird. Anyways, I do want to say hello to everybody here real quick. Oops, I want to see. Let's see who we got here. We have Lucy and Ellen Pelkey and Tammy and Joe Thanks and Eric, Hank, Brian, Joe Thanks, Tam. Yukon Man is here. Why, thank you so much for being here. That's 2 nights in a row. Thank you, Yukon Man, for being here tonight. Eric Bernard, Dusty Whalen. Strange things are afoot at the Utah K. Eric Bernard. I gotta go to a video after that comment. I think we've all had struggles. I was just kind of, explaining what was going on here. I didn't know that we were going into a pissing contest on who's suffered more in life. I could probably match everything that you just posted right there, and probably have a full house on you. So I wasn't trying to, it's not necessarily bitching. I'm just, explaining. That's what channels do. But apparently that pissed you off. So yeah. So to make matters worse, I'm losing fans too because I'm trying to express my feelings on this, which is fucking hilarious. But what the fuck ever, one more. I'll see you later. I don't give a fuck. I should probably just close the whole fucking thing down, right? Is that what you want me to do? Thank you. Anyways, yeah. So, but I really don't give a shit. I'm explaining something, and if that offends you, then good night. Jesus, I don't get it. You can't even explain what's going on. You can't even explain something. Goodness fucking gracious. Gosh. And I'm trying to be, some of these, that's why I don't even know. All right, Eric. See you later, buddy. Have a good night. Goodness fucking gracious. Os Greg, how you doing? Eric Zimmerman. Hey, Craig Patriot. 12 of me 12. Yukon Man. I don't know where Enid is. I have no idea where Annette is. Eric, I don't really know what shit you're calling me out on, but you know what? You can take off. That's fine. I really don't care. You're kind of like one of those people that comes here and plays nice and then decides to be a complete douchebag. So good night. I'll see you later. I hope you're having fun. I mean, I tell you what, if you want to do a Cry Me a River type thing to where we can compare, losses and, problems in our lives and all that kind of stuff, we could do that on a separate page. I was just explaining what was going on with my YouTube channel. So if you don't like it, I mean, you go wherever hell you want to go. I don't care. But I mean, I guess, this isn't your cup of tea anymore. It happens. Life goes on. But the people that have been around here for a long time, I mean, it's awesome. I don't know what you've called me out on. I don't really know other than, whatever. But I'm going to play a video because I have to go take a deep breath and do some push-ups because, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll drink some water, bottled water or something like that because, my life is so hard. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But I'm going to play Prince Has Been Arrested. I don't know if this is Annette going to bed? Where is Annette Poison? I haven't even seen Annette Poison. I saw her in a comment earlier. Is Annette's night Annette? Where is Annette's? How come everybody sees Annette's Poison? Hold on. I don't know. Where is Annette? Annette, if you're out there, speak to me, because I don't know. Yeah, Hank, I think the majority of humans have way bigger problems than YouTube. I was just discussing, you know what? I tell you what. I'm just going to let the channel go to shit and not explain anything to anybody anymore about the YouTube. I'm not going to beg for money anymore, and I'm not going to complain about the 7-day suspension because why would I explain that to anybody? Nobody needs to know that. No. I'm not going to explain that anymore because nothing's ever going to be done about it, and it's not like people are going to go protest in the streets about it. So I'm just going to make videos, but I still have not found Annette's. I don't even know. I don't know. Thanks, Raging Patriot. It's awesome. Let me see. I think everybody's like totally turning on the United Spot tonight. This is new. Like literally almost 50% of the feed here hates the United Spot now. Everybody hates it. Like Ellen hates me. Hank hates me. Everybody. Wow. Jeez, wow. I guess that's what happens. Not everybody lasts forever, so it's all good. But I still haven't found Annette's. I don't know where Annette is. I have no idea where Annette is. I don't know. But I'm gonna play this video right here. And I tell you what, maybe it has 372 views because it's
those meetings.
Well, hold on.
I told you to stay away from that island.
Hey, it's gonna be all right. Hillary, settle down.
Exactly, is it gonna be all right, Bill?
Well, Andy's a royal screw-up. He ain't no rat.
Okay.
Besides,
Okay, are you guys? Hold on.
breaking news: Prince Andrew has been arrested. Back to you, Bob.
Oh, goodness, Bill. Prince Andrew's been arrested.
Sucks to be him.
If he talks, we're done.
Oh yeah, that ain't good.
All those flights, those meetings. I told you to stay away from that island.
Hey, it's gonna be all right. Hillary, settle down.
Exactly is it gonna be all right, Bill?
Well, Andy's a royal screw-up, but he ain't no rat. Besides, I didn't do nothing wrong. I just ate some delicious pizza. Ain't nothing wrong with
Bill,
eating pizza.
You ate 14-year-old pizza.
I know, and it was so good too.
Answer the phone, Bill, but be careful. I'll handle the rest.
Slick Willie speaking. How can I help you? Of course I'll accept the charges.
Bill, you bloody traitor! You ratted me out to the FBI, didn't you? I knew it! All those questions they asked me, they were straight from your playbook!
Whoa, Andy. I didn't say a word. I swear on cigars and my saxophone. We're in this together, buddy. Remember?
Together? You left me hanging, Bill. If I go down, you're coming with me.
Come on, pal. Let's not forget the good times. Remember all those trips to the island? Epstein's Paradise, sun, sea, and service with a smile?
Those were the days.
What are you talking about? This isn't the time for reminiscing,
Bill,
Bill.
keep him talking. Ask him if he wants you to send him a pizza with extra cheese and a map with some sauce.
Remember that one time you ordered extra cheese on your pizza? Man, you were insatiable. More cheese, more cheese. We laughed for hours. Good old times, Andy. Good old times.
Extra cheese, Bill? Are you wearing a wire? This sounds like a setup. Are you recording this? Are you?
What? No. I'm just I'm just being friendly.
I don't trust you, Bill. You're setting me up. I know it.
Well, that went well.
I got it all on tape. If the feds come for you, this clears your name and throws him under the bus.
Well, Bill's out. Time for the big guns. Hello, Reed Hoffman speaking. Reed, it's Andy, Prince Andrew. I'll keep quiet about the ice cream, but you have to keep quiet about the extra cheese. Hello?
We're sorry.
Reed?
You have reached enough.
This is Howard Lutnick. How can I help you? Howard! Oh, chap, it's Andrew. Help me out here. I'll tell them everything if you don't. The whole shebang.
We're sorry.
Hello?
You have reached enough.
This is Steve Bannon. How can I help you?
Steve, it's Prince Andrew. We need to talk strategy. Epstein stuff, buddy. Steve?
We're sorry. You have reached.
Bill Gates speaking. How can I help you?
Bill, buddy, remember the island? Help a prince out, huh? Bill?
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been
Bill?
disconnected or is no longer in service.
Prince Andrew, what happened on Epstein Island?
Hot dogs and pizza and sauce.
Oh, my.
Pasta and cheese and ice cream.
Oh, my.
Walnut and map and cheese.
Oh my! Never mind about the breaking news. Prince Andrew has been released from jail.
Yukon, man, thank you so much for that. Truly, truly, truly appreciate it. And Eric Zimmerman, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate the support. It means a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for that. I truly appreciate it. So I want to discuss this video because there may be people out there that have no idea what this video even meant, okay? And I'm going to tell you why, right? I'm going to tell you why they may not know, because they have lives. They have jobs. They have kids, they have wives and husbands and responsibilities, and they don't have any time to be studying things that they are not sure they'll even understand. And so there's things out there that even smart people haven't even heard of. And I'm serious. I mean, like, I know some really brilliant people, like really, really smart people, and they couldn't name one congressman or congresswoman. They couldn't name one senator, and they don't even know who, is running things in their state. But they're very smart in some aspects, just not, simple things. So there's a thing called pizza and a G-A-T-E at the end. And for those of you that do not know code words for this, now a lot of people call it, they call it conspiracy theories and whatnot, like cheese and pizza and extra cheese or ice cream or walnut or map or sauce or hot dogs and pasta or the Standard Hotel and Adam Schiff. But a lot of people don't really know what those references mean. So obviously I, did a little Wizard of Oz at the end. Oh my. So if you're not really tuned in to what that is, because I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to even talk about it on the YT, but hot dogs and pizza and sauce. Oh my. Pasta and cheese and ice cream. Oh my. Walnuts and map and cheese. Oh my. And I would honestly guess that nobody even knows who Reed Hoffman is. Or who else? Who else don't you know? Who else? Who else? Come on, be honest. Be honest. Anybody know who Howard Lutnick? Anybody know who that guy is? No? No? Maybe? You know why? Because they don't want you to know who these people are. It's just, you know what? Nothing is, I just wish that somebody would come up, like a huge politician or a huge influencer or anybody, just say, you know what? Nothing is ever going to happen with the Epstein files. Nothing. It's a wrap, guys. Nothing's going to happen. Nobody's getting arrested. If anybody thought that Bill Clinton was going to get arrested, no. I'm going to tell you when all of these people are going to get arrested. You want to know when they're going to get arrested? Okay. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm going to make a prediction. and usually my predictions are 100%. Okay. Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Obama, Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, even AOC and Ilhan Omar, Adam Schiff, Eric Swalwell, Ayanna Pressley, Rashada Tlaib, Adam Kinzinger, Liz Cheney, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and even Mitch McConnell, Cory Booker, Hakeem Jeffries, all these people, I'm making a prediction. They are all going to be arrested. All of them. Every single one of them. Okay. Bill Gates is going to be arrested. Anthony Fauci is going to be arrested. Steve Bannon is going to be arrested. Reid Hoffman's going to be arrested. All of them. Every single one are going to be charged to the fullest extent of the law. They will get the biggest prison sentences you will ever imagine. And it's going to take place in about 100 years. Because none of those people will be living when they are formally prosecuted, charged, and sentenced. None of them. None of them will be alive. They will all have passed and will be in alien form, which is going to be the next topic because now we're back on the aliens. Isn't that crazy how we're back on the aliens already? For anybody that thinks that like the alien thing is new, okay, go back 20, 30 years to a Seinfeld episode. I always love using Seinfeld because they were very political too. They just didn't really try so hard. They were very subtle with their politics. But they even talked about the aliens 30 years ago. Just like, before AOC, the Earth was going to end 40 years ago. We only had 8 years left, and that was 40 years ago. But nobody's going to jail. And as soon as people start realizing that, then we can focus on stopping celebritizing these politicians and not listening to these influencers that are being paid by these politicians. Think of it this way. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of NWA. Very popular rap group. And the reason it was popular is because they went in front of Congress many, many years ago. And that was what was called going viral. These guys were underground rap, and it's just, blah, blah, blah. But they went in front of Congress and they were placed there for a reason. Because what a genius idea to put 4 guys, 5 guys, whatever it was back then, in front of a television set with a bunch of weak-minded people running around all over the country and have them do their business there, right there for the world to see. Because we didn't have Facebook or X or True Social or anything. We didn't even have YouTube back then. I don't even know. We didn't have nothing like that. Didn't even have MySpace. That was going viral back then. That if you made it to the Senate or the Congress, no, you were on primetime television, and the tapes. That's what was back then. We didn't have. We were just over 8 tracks, and we didn't have CDs. But we had tapes and we had albums still, and those tapes were flying off the shelf for one reason and one reason only, because TV. And the funniest part about it is that every single weak-minded person in this country, and it doesn't matter what, they believe the story. These were liars. Every single lyric in these videos was all fake. They never experienced that. They never went to jail. They never pulled out any weapons. They never did anything. Nothing. All of it was a lie. They were storytellers. And they were putting on a show, and everybody thought they were real. So then what do you have? You had all these white suburban kids. You had all these thugs out there, that didn't have anything. And they just wanted a reason to speak out. And they wanted a reason to go out and commit crimes. And the NWA, Ice-T, and all those guys, they were all a voice that was saying, it's okay. And you know who controlled that voice? The government. You know why? Because division works. If you're divided, it's so much easier to control a country. Because there's a lot of people here. And imagine if we were all friends. Imagine if we were all friends. Imagine if we had a government that was just one set of rules and there was no left or right. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to say, well, there's a list of rules that you have to follow. And if you don't follow them, well, you're in trouble. And that's it. And there's no arguing. It's just, it is what it is. But these people in the government have to keep order somehow. And they split everything into 16ths. Everybody's arguing. Nobody agrees up there. Well, if they can't agree in there, I just don't. It's hilarious to watch. It's hilarious to watch. But yeah, you know what? I'm on to do. You know what? Tell you what. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm giving you guys the weekend off, and I'm gonna do a full-on reboot. Because tonight kind of hit me. Tonight kind of hit me hard. I wasn't expecting that. But then again, it is what it is. And I let it affect me, which is wrong. But you know what? Listen, I think the reason it hit me so hard is because I don't think some people realize how impacting that was. So, but, then again, you have your supporters and you have people who pretend to be supporters. And you know what? You just move on. I really hope everybody watched the Kamala Harris and AOC run for president video. Hope that cheered you up a little bit. I know it cheered me up. But this one, What Have We Become? I really, really like that video. I wish I could do more videos like that, but I just know that not too many people are interested in that. They want to watch the goofy stuff. I get it. I understand. I like the goofy stuff too. But I think we should end on a positive note. I really do. Let me see here. What is this one? Why is it? Oh, it's. You know what? Let's do this. That wasn't me, Eric Swalwell, and I promise. Oh, okay. I'm showing. Okay. It's just okay. Let's do this. Let's leave on a Joker tip. I guess I don't know. Let's do that. Let's do it. And thank you guys for being here. It means a lot.
In the shadows of power, a web of secrets unravels yet remains untouched. The Jeffrey Epstein files. Those infamous documents, dripping with the names of the elite, were promised to expose the truth. But what have we seen? Pages upon pages blackened by redactions, hiding the faces of the guilty. Bill Clinton, mentioned dozens of times, his flights on the Lolita Express documented, his denials echoing in the void. Prince Harry, entangled in the whispers, his associations buried under the layers of silence. The rest, clients. The powerful, the untouchable. Names like shadows in the night. But listen closely. Nothing is happening. No arrests, no investigations. Oh, the FBI raids Epstein Island, seizes evidence, and then, well, silence. Ghislaine Maxwell, his right hand, sentenced to 20 years for trafficking children to no one. Victims groomed, abused, delivered, but the clients, they vanished into thin air. They flew on that cursed plane to nowhere. Destinations erased, logs ignored, justice derailed. And in the highest offices of the land, during the 4 years of Joe Biden's presidency, a deafening silence from the top. Biden himself, never a word. Kamala Harris, utterly quiet. The entire Democratic Party, with control of the White House and the levers of justice. Not a single statement, not a whisper of outrage or demand for the truth about the Epstein files. Why the void? What alliances lurk in that silence? This is the chilling reality. A system designed to protect the predators, the elite circle, and their wagons. The media diverts your gaze, and the halls of the power echo with hollow promises. Nothing has happened. Nothing will ever happen. The files gather dust. The victims cry out unheard. And the guilty, well, they walk free. In this darkness, you have to ask yourself, who pulls the strings? Truth is out there, but it's locked away forever. So I guess there's only one question left to ask. Are you awake?
I mean, it's true. It's true. And I see in the comments section, some genius is telling Tammy, you definitely need to rewatch Die Hard. And that, my friend, is the best advice ever. And Yukon Man agrees. Absolutely agrees. There was a lot of conversation going on. And that one, the Run DMC and Aerosmith, that was absolutely an incredible song. What an amazing, what an amazing combination. But Die Hard, oh, wow. Let me tell you something, all right? Yippee-ki-yay, mother fluffer, right? Classic. I mean, and I think he said it twice in the film, all right? Welcome to the party, pal. Wow. That was just, or even the bad guys got some good lines. No. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. The bad guy says what Bruce Willis wrote on the shirt in blood. He says, "Now I have a machine gun." Ho, ho, ho. That was written on the sweater. Come out to the coast. We'll get together. Have a few laughs. That was when he was like, gosh. Now he said, yeah, now I know what it feels like. Now I know what a TV dinner feels like. But he was muttering sarcastically to himself while crawling through that the elevator vents. Right? It was like it could have been air conditioning. I don't know. It was some kind of ventilation, HVAC. What did he say? He says, 9 million terrorists in the world. I gotta kill one with feet smaller than my sister. Glass? Who gives a shit? Glass. Just another. No, what did he say? Just another fly. No, he said, just a fly in the ointment, Hans. A monkey in a wrench. A pain in the ass. The one I like the most, though, is when he's up on the roof and he's doing the unsecure light. He's all, no fucking shit, lady. Does it sound like I'm ordering a fucking pizza? And I probably threw an extra F word in there. Fist with your toes. And if anybody doesn't understand what that means, that's like literally in the beginning of the video, or the beginning of the movie. That movie. No, I didn't mind the other two. I think it had 2 or 3. The one with Samuel L. Jackson wasn't all that bad. But the first one at the Nakatomi, oh my God. And that is 100% definitely a Christmas movie. Or a Thanksgiving movie, or a New Year's movie, or a Happy Halloween movie, or a birthday movie. Or it's just a Netflix and chill movie, because Die Hard could possibly be, and I'm not saying this because, poor Bruce Willis, it's horrible what's going on with him. Has nothing to do with his illness at all. That was just anybody that didn't grow up with Die Hard. Holy shit. Just an incredible. And then that one douche, gosh, what was his name? Sitting there drinking. Oh, I hate it. Show him the watch. I did not like that guy. And then there was Argyle. That was a limo driver. Carl obviously was one of the the henchmen. He wanted blood. Oh gosh, what was that? Oh, and then you had Takagi. You want money? What kind of terrorists are? What was that guy's name though? I can't remember the guy's name. That's gonna ruin me. That's gonna ruin me. What was that guy's name? He was like, "Show him it's a Rolex. It's a gift." I can't. Gosh, if somebody knows that in the comment section, what was his name? What was his name? No, not Argyle. It was the guy. It was the guy that was like they ended up getting rid of him because he said that he knew I can get him for you. He says I can get him for you. He was telling everybody that he was going to get John McClane. What was his name? What was it? No, it wasn't Hans Gruber. Gosh, he was he was. It was a butthead. He was like he totally had the hots for Bruce Willis's wife in that movie. It could have been Pee Wee Herman. Gosh, what was his name? That's him, right? Hank Bubby. Yeah, Reggie. But what's his name? Hank Bubby. I could get him for you. Ellis. Thank you so much. God, I need, you know what? UConn man, you were correct. He was a dirtbag. Thank you, George Henderson. Ellis. Now I can go to bed. Now I can finally go to bed. Oh, gosh, getting old is fun. Okay, guys. I really appreciate all you guys. You guys are incredible. And only one more day of listening to United Spot talk about whatever. But if you guys could do me a huge favor and go to that video that I made today and give me, hey, John Castaneda, Jeffrey Smith and UConn man, Raging Patriot, Tammy. If you guys go to that new video I made, and if it sucks, I get it. But if not, man, share it for me, please. I could use a miracle. That would be incredible. Oh, here we go. We're going to go to the goodnight song. So tomorrow is Friday. People, that'd be great. Come on, Nancy. That's a great screensaver right there. Anybody that ever wants to save a screensaver like that, can you imagine waking up to that every morning? No wonder Paul's hammer time. Oh, and a little bit of bad news. I can't remember the guy's name. And honestly, the only reason I even knew who this was, Star, great to see you here. And the only reason I knew who this person was because my wife used to watch, what was it called? Not ER, but Grey's Anatomy. One of the doctors, I guess maybe they called him Steamy or something. I can't remember. I know he had ALS and I think he had passed away today. So that was sad. I'm not really sure what ALS is, but I know it's not good. So that's horrible. Lucy, Natasha, and Tammy, UConn man. Burger night at work. UConn man, UConn man is always at work. Always. Like, okay, let me tell you something. If UConn man was in the movie Old School and he was Will Ferrell's dad, okay, Will Ferrell's line wouldn't be "Mom," it would be "Dad." I never know what he's doing back there. He's always working. That would be it. Star says it affects the nervous system. That's horrible because I had when it first happened, it didn't seem like it was that long ago. So, and he was only 53, I believe, which is pretty young. Very sad. Very, very, very sad. Eric Zimmerman and Star, Brian Sevenikuda and George Henderson, Chris Mathers as the Beaver, Natasha, Lucy, Tammy, UConn man, John Castaneda, and Daniel C. If you're still out there, thank you. George Henderson, Hank, Raging Patriot, Hank, Booby. I don't care who you are. That movie, 12 of me 12, 12 of me 12. No PhD, Coyote. Thank you all so much for being here, Jeffrey Smith. Thank you guys. Seriously, it means a lot to me. And sometimes I know I go overboard a little bit with the the whatevers, but I'm passionate about what I do. And so hold on real quick. Jeez. Oh my crap. Yeah, that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. That's a little bit. Jeez. That's a lot of hours. That's a lot of hours. Tammy says amyotrophic lateral sclerosis or Lou Gehrig's. Yeah, I don't know. That's just scary stuff. Things that like one of the main reasons men don't go to the hospital because they don't want to find out that they have like stuff. UConn man's got some pretty brutal hours. 100%. Wow. Now, back when I used to have like, what do they call it? A real job before I was let go after almost 18, 19 years of service. They let me go because I would not get a shot and I would not wear a mask and I refused to wear gloves because I just thought to myself, why? What is going on here? I can't believe this is happening to our country. I can't believe this is happening. And I can't believe that my company, who was a very, pretty decent company, American all the way and all, would bow down to this. And I was just like, whoa, what's going on? And I couldn't believe it. And, but before that happened, I was working illegally because they were working me mostly 7 days a week. And there was a particular time where I worked 3 months straight without a day off. And they were working me anywhere between 14 and 16 hours per day. And I don't remember any of that. All I remember is that if I did have free time, any time at all, I had no idea where I was. I was asleep most of the time at the table if we were having dinner with the family. And my whole life was at work. And it was just, I don't remember it. It's crazy. My youngest, I don't even remember that time. My wife was, hey, don't you remember when she was like all about this show? And I said, what the hell are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. But gosh. Kenny Goulden. Anyways, guys, listen. Thank you all so much for being here. It means a lot. And I know I cry a lot. But you guys seriously, you guys are truly the best part of my day here, aside obviously from my family and my dogs. The reason I care about you guys so much isn't because of money. It isn't because of views. It isn't because of likes and shares. It's because you support something that I truly love. And if these were just simple videos put together, blah, 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 I wouldn't expect anything. And I probably wouldn't even care about this. But because I put so much effort and so much passion and so much of my heart into these videos to try and make you guys laugh a little bit, they become a part of me, And being a one-man show, it gets a little hectic, especially when, you can't really grow like you want to. But like I said, I'm extremely happy with one constant supporter who is here, and you guys are always here, and I truly, truly appreciate it. So I really hope that you guys understand how much you guys mean to me and how much I appreciate your support, because I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. So I really hope you guys all have a wonderful night tonight, and I hope you have a wonderful day, good dreams, and I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, same time. And I'm trying to do it earlier. I really do, but tonight's video, it took a while. So, but you know what? Let that be a lesson to the United Spot, because you know what? It took me a while to make the video, and guess what? Nobody watched it because it sucked. But anyways, no PhD, Ben Ramler. Ben Ramler's like, oh, is the stream over? You made it just in time, buddy. So anyways, John Castaneda, have a great night. Yukon Man, have a great night. Tammy, have a great night. George Henderson, have a great night. Raging Patriot, have a great night. Kenny, thank you so much for that. Thank you. Have a great night. Thank you very much. Truly appreciate that. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you. Star, have a great night. And thank you for watching all my videos. 12 of me, 12, have a great night. No PhD, have a great night. Ben Rambler, thank you for stopping by. LR, that's the other. LR, if you're out there lurking, please get home. Hopefully you make it home safe and have a great night too, by the way. Yukon Man, have a great night. Stop working so much. I know, but you're a hard worker. Sometimes it just becomes part of your life, you know. But hopefully you're going to take a break here pretty soon. But have a great night. Hank, have a great night. Raging Patriot, have a great night. George Henderson, have a great night. John Castaneda, have a great night. And Daniel C., have a great night if you're out there. And at Poison, I know you went to bed already, but have a great night. Kenny Goulden, have a great night. Star, have a great night. And Natasha, have a great night. Lucy, have a great night. Ellen, have a great night. Ellen Pelkey. Oh, and Teacher Lynn, if you're out there, have a great night. I love you guys, seriously. And I'm just rambling at this point. Ergo Nibugtunes, have a great night. Let me see here. I think that, okay. I love you guys. And Nancy, take it away.
Nobody cares, Trump. Obama, you're an asshole. Lies and racism your whole life. Your legacy is pathetic, and a man calls himself your wife. Bartender, can I get a drink? Yes, you're an A-S-S-H-O-L-E, and don't you try to blame it on me. You deserve all the credit. You're an asshole tonight. You were an asshole yesterday. You're an asshole tonight. And I got a feeling you'll be an asshole the rest of your life.
Guys, I said it before and I'll say it again. I love you and I thank you. And I appreciate every last one of you. So have a great night. And until we meet again, good night, peasants.